Now that I've got your attention, hi, I'm Matt. I'm doing a short film at the moment, and I thought it would be a good idea to document the process, because if any other filmmaker stumbles upon this channel, they could probably learn from my mistakes, or learn things that I do right. The short film is called Guichet Automatique, which is French, and it stands for ATM. The reason I've done it in French is because the short film has to have elements of the French New Wave in, and that's why it's called that. ATM is about a young man who's on his way to propose to his girlfriend, but before that he needs to get money out from an ATM. Problems start occurring when the ATM starts acting strangely. It can even talk, but it can only talk in French. The young man realises he can't just leave, because once he tries, it starts making blood-curdling noises. He realises he has to start abiding to the ATM's rules. Will the young man escape? I've got a few tips, because as soon as I start coming up with ideas for a short film, I want to put everything in it. Guns, explosions, dramatic twists, but the short film's exactly that, it's short. And if the ideas you have don't really relate to the story of the script, you've got to cut it. Get rid of the parts that you don't need and keep the main bits. So make sure the story is very tight before you start filming. Another tip is, if you want your short film to be about 5 minutes, write 5 pages. If you want it to be 10, write 10 pages. It's simple as that. In script format, each page is a minute, which is very convenient. If you don't know where to write your scripts and you just want to do it on Word, you can, but I'd suggest using something like Celtex. I mean, it's basically free, it's easy to use, and it's all laid out for you. Personally, when I write a script, I usually do it about things that I know or characters I can relate to. It's just easier, and your story will be more coherent that way because you know what you're talking about, you know what you're writing about. Whereas if you're doing it about a middle-aged woman in her 30s, I won't be able to write that script very well at the start of my potential filming career because I'm not going to be good at it. So really think about what you're writing. Once the director gets the script, they make a shot list. They'll read the script and mark each individual point when they want the shot to change with something like 2A, 4B. And they'll go over into another document and mark those 2As and 4Bs into a list. And in that list you can see a more descriptive breakdown of what is going to happen in the scene. You can use any layout you want as long as you understand it. Now you're probably thinking at this point, how can a shot list really explain what's in the frame of the camera and what you can see in it? Because it doesn't say, oh, the person's on that line or there. And that's where the storyboard comes in. It's not just written words, it's a visual representation of what's going to be in the shot, and that's why they're so handy. And honestly, it just makes you a bit more prepared for the production process. Although personally, I don't even think you need a storyboard, so anyone who can't draw like myself can take a sigh of relief. But I do have to admit, it does help very, very much.